Okay, first thing to do, if the scene has not already been changed, you press the view button and then you come up to here, and if you notice there's a spot there that says scenes, the second tab, come over this arrow, move it over one. You'll notice it's set on Steve's mix. To change that, you come to this button here and you just toggle it up to FPC Stockton, which is the first one. You're going to depress. It's going to ask you yes or no, and you are going to say yes. This button here, which is Matrix main C, changes the view so that you can see the left and right. If you press one of the others, it goes somewhere else. So if you want to set the main, you come over and press the Matrix C, bring up the volume to where it would be. If it is muted, you should unmute it, but it is not right now, so we're going to leave it that way. The thing you're going to notice is that it's got all kinds of settings here that doesn't make sense. That's because it's still set as a reality. If you come up here and press this one, it sets 1 through 6 channels. To show the entire thing for us, you press and hold both those top two buttons, and then you have the entire gambit of passive mic, which is on 1, pulpit 2, laptop is on 3, which we very seldom use. Wireless 2 is actually wireless 1, and then channel 5 is wireless 2. 6, 7, and 8 is the choir, and then over here, we have the snakes, and only one we use. We just used number 6, and to unmute it, of course, we just press the unmute button. John is still controlling it from up above. Refresher, what I normally do when I come in, when I get the laptop started, I generally go in and I check YouTube, make sure it loads properly before the service, and it's on our setting, so I just click out of that. I then go back to OBS, open OBS. It takes a while to load, but we'll let it load. The other thing that we'll cover is the way the laptop plugs in. The blue USB plug goes there. That controls the audio in and out. We have the power cord in that side, which is the second one right here. And then on the back, we have a USB port. This one here is the mouse. This one doesn't come off, that goes to the audio. That all plugs in over here on the USB side. And then we also have the HDMI cord and the Cat5 cord. OBS loads, you will see this thing here, which I can't seem to get rid of. It's all the slides that are images that are no longer used. All I have to do is come over here and cancel that to get rid of it. And then as a refresher reminder to open up the projector to the OBS to the projector, just click, come down to full screen, and come over to Optima, click on that, and that puts it up on the screen over there. One of the things I do is always check to make sure I've got volume coming into the OBS in OBS, and I have a volume, so that's good. One other thing is when we're on Cat 6, most of that volume is controlled by John up front. If you'll notice, I barely have it up. To put it up any higher than that, we get all kinds of feedback. A reminder on how to set up the streaming. All I have to do is minimize the OBS, go to YouTube, open YouTube, come up to my button, go live. Click there. Gotta open up the screen, and as soon as you get this dialog over here indicating that it is ready to go, you minimize, you don't close it, you minimize YouTube, come back to OBS, open OBS back up, and you're ready to go. The other thing is, to start the streaming, you come in here that says start streaming. I've also been recording as a backup in case of problems or issues. We are now live and ready to go. I generally set this up about 5 minutes before 11.